It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. So we'll see a squad out of the Pac-12, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Broomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Dogs will kick this away to get us going here. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. On the ground, it's Brown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Georgia, as they put 6 more on the board. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Moore. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Grab down the middle. It's Moss. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a 1st and goal, the 7.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Out outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. Where the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
First and goal, handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Frazier.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it second and medium. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Caught near the sticks. It's Frazier. He's found some room at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Defense showing blitz here. Handoff from the shotgun. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Dogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. using his legs. It's Brown breaking free at the 35. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly put swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. To dart to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Strong game by this quarterback. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Heading left after the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Back to pass. It's Moore. Nice grab. It's McClellan. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Keeps it on the draw. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. They're going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking for a receiver. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense cannot be stopped. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time play.
Deep shot toward the end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Big throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Returner looking to create better field position. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This will likely be the last play of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. Is made. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big throw with the quarterback off the RPO. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll run the option. He's got room to run. He's got the first and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Running back with the football. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the back gets the football. Fighting off the defender.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
A quick throw out left, complete. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job.
Man, looking for a big play here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic at the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. He gets loose. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Play action here on first down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. That's caught. It's Brown. Gets some space around the 30. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future.
And here comes a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to throw. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Breaking free at the 35. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Brown.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Third down play and a fumble. The ball goes out of bounds. The offense catches a break because at least now they've got a chance to punt this ball away.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Back to throw. It's Stockton. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Good enough for first down yardage. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them the chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seemed to be locked in.